Hello, welcome to the review. Thanks for clicking on the link. I appreciate it. Today we're talking about, that's right, black fatigue.
As a fellow member and victim of Black fatigue, I want to raise my right hand in solidarity to all the other Black people who have stood up and said that they too are tired of all the foolishness. Some of us have been here for a long time. Some of us have tried to say things and been shot down, called horrible names by people who look just like us. And then we have a certain party who also reinforces this behavior that allows for one group to denigrate the other with no consequences. How long did you think that you were going to be able to call people names and then people were not going to start calling them back? And
All right, so I think black fatigue goes way further than name calling. In this day and age, we have the internet, and I mean, constantly we see videos of individuals going off the chain over ridiculous everyday situations. Things like they forget your fries at McDonald's, and next thing you know, the store's getting trashed and the cashiers are getting assaulted because they messed up an order because an individual black person cannot control, they have no impulse control. They cannot control their feelings. So they have to act criminally. And people are seeing videos of this all the time now because everybody's filming all the time. We see videos of groups of black people going into Foot Lockers and stealing everything off the shelves, walking out of Walgreens with every product on the shelf. Just people are tired of it. That's more what the black fatigue is about. And then on top of it, they blame everybody else. They blame racism and systemic racism for them committing crimes instead of being held responsible by their own community. That's what black fatigue is about. Well, let's watch this next guy, and they get a little better and better as we go here.
Black fatigue. This video might make you uncomfortable, but it needs to be made. There's a growing sentiment, most recently, of individuals who are proclaiming they do have black fatigue. And you don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean? Essentially, black fatigue is a growing weariness of the actions of the quote unquote black community. But it goes deeper than that because we are in 2025 now, and we are being judged based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin. But the interesting part is the lie that's been sold to the black community in particular is that the color of our skin dictates the content of our character.
This guy is so right. People aren't fatigued because you're black. People are fatigued from seeing videos every day of this terrible behavior by black individuals and black groups. And of course, it's not all blacks. And of course, some white people act this way too. But the vast majority of it is from the black community where we see this behavior.
That's why in the black community, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, you are acting white when they're talking to someone like myself who doesn't act the way most people would expect a conventional black person to act. In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag down the collective whole. And that's why there's individuals who are black who do and can have black fatigue, because they see how damaging it is to see the worst of us attract all this negative attention that then unfortunately gets ascribed to the entire race all too often.
It does, and it's sad. I mean, yeah, it's this guy's totally right. Just watch a Waffle House video, a Waffle House brawl video. Watch a customer freaks out in McDonald's video, and 9 times out of 10, it's a black person just acting insane over something incredibly stupid. Maybe somebody said no to them. I mean, it's just insane. So let's go to the next guy here. This guy's a little rougher, but you get
Black
the point.
fatigue is a thing. Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people, And black people don't want to live around ratchet black people. I mean, it's nothing like going to the Walmart on a Sunday morning and then you see the Bonnet Crew walk in. Loud, obnoxious, the kids are everywhere, in every aisle, unattended. And that's anywhere you go, no matter what. They're highly emotional, highly sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't even smile and hold the door for them because they'll look at you like you're crazy. And always the victim of something. Either you stepped on a shoe, you looked at them wrong, you told them good morning. They're never happy, they're never satisfied. And you wonder why normal, good black people move out of the hood as soon as they start getting successful.
Yeah, so it's another angle. Again, he's right. You can't say anything to them. Anything. If they feel the slightest bit offended, you better be ready to fight, have a cursing match. I mean, it's just people are sick of all this behavior, all of the above. The criminality, the sensitivity, the low impulse control. People are fatigued. People of all races are tired of it. And again, it's never their fault. They're always a victim. So I went on Google and I looked up the meaning of black fatigue. So you see they put black fatigue refers to a state of chronic exhaustion and emotional distress experienced by black individuals as a result of systemic racism and racial discrimination. So see, even Google's in on it. And this is another thing where the fatigue is coming from. It's all bullshit. I just microaggressions, witnessing. People are sick of all this crap. We're sick of it. So Google has a thing where if you go down to the bottom, you can do a thumbs down, and then you can send feedback in. So I put not factually correct, and my definition was, you put your own thing in there, but I put black fatigue is a feeling of annoyance, tiredness, and/or exhaustion that is caused by a plurality of black individuals acting inappropriately or even criminally when faced with everyday tough situations. It could also be caused by the overwhelming video evidence online of mostly black individuals and black groups committing crimes. Then those same individuals blame racism rather than taking personal responsibility for the ridiculous or criminal actions. So again, that's my feedback on Google. If you look the definition up on Grok, on X, on their AI, it gives you the same definition as Google. I think everyone should submit feedback. We have to stand up for what's right and true. So with all that said, we're going to go ahead and watch this guy. He's probably the best one, I think. Enjoy.
People are tired of dealing with niggas and nigga shit. Black fatigue is a collective tiredness that everyone in the country, especially in the United States, has for black people. People are tired of the ghetto-ness, the ratchetness, the loud behavior, the fighting, the arguing. They're tired of all that shit from black people. They're tired of black people using the race card to escape any kind of criticism or any kind of trouble at all. They're tired of the excuse from black people for why they can't do something is because, well, I'm black, and because of slavery, and because of racism, and because of a bunch of bullshit that does not fucking affect them in reality. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is for black people to acknowledge that they have a problem. Our culture is a problem. The way that we handle ourselves and handle issues is a problem. Black people need to stop acting as if there is nothing wrong with us, that we...
Yeah, I think this guy's definition is just like perfect. If anybody said it right, it was this guy. And he's right about the solution as well. The black community has to fix it. That's the only way it gets fixed. And the truth is, we're sick of seeing them act like babies. That's what they act like. They act like babies. Grown adults acting like babies because somebody said no to them or their hamburger had a pickle on it when it shouldn't have. People are just tired of it. Grow up, act like grown-ups, be responsible for yourself, and pull your weight in society instead of bringing everybody down with you.
We are perfect and nothing can be done wrong by black people. We need to stop putting our faith and value in entertainers. They give us a poor representation, a poor image. We need to redefine the objectives and roles of both men and women within the black community. We need to put more value in education, not sports and not rapping, not fucking dope dealing and doing bullshit. Our entire collective consciousness and our focus needs to change if we want to do better. People are tired of dealing with niggas and nigga shit.
Dude is so right. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate it. See you next time. Cheers.